Hi. Welcome to Virgo Meadows. I am just cleaning up my deck of Rider-Waite tarot. I think this deck needs to be smudged because it's talking shit all day long. So I am gonna put it aside. But I was thinking about it, and when I my very first video, I believe I said I relied heavily on oracle cards and really didn't know the tarot very well. So I was, hesitant to use tarot. I was, like I said, heavily reliant on oracle cards. But since that first video, I bought the guided tarot. I'm probably always gonna be back and forth with that, by Stephanie Capone, and it came with the deck. It's awesome. It's great pictorial, and gives you a quick overview of what all of the cards mean. I didn't really get into the book very much. Instead, I probably watched way too much tarot on YouTube, but I have some fave readers that I like to watch. And then I got really acquainted with my own decks that I had, in addition to this one, and I feel like naturally I have grown to be able to read them better, and they're much more nuanced than oracle cards. Today I've been guided to use the Light Seers. I think a lot of my favorite readers use this deck. It's a widely used deck for a lot of reasons. It's a beautiful deck. So let me just hurry up here, and we'll get into the reading. Read the energy on this wonderful day, Sunday. What is it? July 19th, Sunday, July 19th. Happy Sunday, July 19th, everybody. Let's see what the Light Seers deck has to say today. Hopefully it will be as bright and sunny as the day. Cutting on Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. And I just got a smell of fire in the air. Okay, so maybe not Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, maybe not light and airy. Maybe not light and airy. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Working on something. Oh, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Having trouble working on something? Oh my goodness. The Star, Nine of Swords, the Star. Trouble with your wishes? Wishing on a star. Ten of Cups, the Star. Wishing on a star. Oh, Three of Swords, the Star. Oh dear. Oh dear. Can I stop shuffling? Six of Pentacles, the Star. Okay. What's going on? What's going on, Spirit of the Most High? Please come through for the collective. What's in the energy? What does the collective need to know? Please come through, Spirit of the Most High. Messages for the highest good. Messages for the highest good, please and thank you. Devil almost completely in reverse. Knight of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. I think we're gonna need, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make 3 rows here. And I'm gonna pull some cards on each. We'll pull cards on each. Okay, so let's pull cards on the Devil. Can we have Mac? How you doing, buddy? Okay. All right, Spirit. What do we got on the Devil? Nearly in reverse. What have we got on the Devil? Nearly in reverse. Judgment in the upright. Devil, Judgment, Devil, Judgment, Devil, Judgment. Taking all 3. 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Devil in reverse is under judgment, is being overjudged. He's being overjudged, perhaps. There's 3 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. We'll come back to that. Let's see some on the Knight of Cups. Alright. Knight of Cups. And the 2 of Pentacles. And the Star. Side by side in the upright. But what plopped down onto the 3 of Pentacles, almost in reverse, we've got Justice, King of Wands, Emperor, 6 of Wands. Ooh, and the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit, the 6 of Wands. I'm having a hard time with this. Okay, hold on. This view is a little, I haven't tried this view yet. The Hermit, 6 of Wands, Emperor, King of Wands, Justice. Almost all the way in the reverse. So the Hermit coming out might not be a victory for the Emperor, King of Wands, Justice. The Hermit coming out might not be a victory for Justice, King of Wands, Emperor, who are almost in the reverse. So the Hermit keeps hiding behind this victory. Okay. This is attached to the 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Let's fan it out the way it needs to go. Oh, that puts the Hermit in the complete upside down world with no victory. Looks like nobody's having a victory over judging the Devil in reverse. Okay. What's the 3 of... Let's ask about the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Can we have a clarification on the 3 of Wands? So waiting for ships to come in. Okay, but we have the High Priestess. And I guess it's not as many as I thought. 2 of Cups. Empress. Ace of Swords. 8 of Wands. Sunshine. All right. This is under the High Priestess. So under the High Priestess, waiting for your ships to come, wondering. All right, so the Three of Wands is on sitting kind of behind and above the High Priestess, directly next to the Two of Swords. So on something she's unable to see. Something she's unable to see. She's unable to see, maybe. Well, maybe her vision of the future is limited, perhaps. Perhaps because her focus is on the Devil. Right, the Three of Wands is, she's facing towards the Devil and Judgment. She's like watching the Devil in reverse, receiving judgment, which is causing a lot of confusion. I believe family relationships could be suffering, or they're trying not to let the family suffer from this. Oof, I just got a hot flash, which is probably more to do with my age than the reading, but beneath the High Priestess we have the Two of Cups, Empress, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Sun. So a relationship that's fertile and knows how to take action towards the Sun. Okay. So the High Priestess is sitting on top of the knowledge of how a Two of Cups can be fertile, and she knows the steps to take, or the action to take to shine right over the Hermit in reverse, the Victory in reverse, and the troubles of the Emperor, King of Wands, Justice. Okay, does that make sense to anybody? Okay, I believe that the Emperor and King of Wands are the same person. Okay. Attached to the Hermit by a failed victory, trying to protect the family from the judgments of the Devil in reverse, while the High Priestess watches on. Oh, sitting on the knowledge of how, well, sitting on the knowledge that if you take it to God, He'll help. Okay, let's get a little bit more on the Knight of Cups. Temperance. Is the Knight of Cups and Temperance the same person? Balanced and hopeful? Is the Knight of Cups and Temperance the same person? Let's see. We have the Magician and the Four of Pentacles. The Magician is presenting an image of someone who's balanced, and who wants to keep the Earth Angel. That's his wish. Okay. But I'm seeing a sense of control as the Magician sits on top of it all with his bag sitting next to him. He wants somebody to hold his bag. He wants someone he can believe in to hold his bag. Okay, what's going on here, Spirit, in this middle row? Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. So hoping the wish remains intact and can grow and move forward. I mean, that sounds like a nice wish, right? Protect the Hierophant, protect the wisdom, and move forward. Honor the wisdom and move forward. Okay, what about the Queen of Wands? What do we? The Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Fool, and the King of Swords underneath the Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? The World? Could you give us more, Spirit? Queen of Wands, the World? Queen of Wands, the World? Somebody online? Queen of Wands, the World. Oh. We got the Five of Pentacles just fell on the Sun, and the Moon almost in reverse falling on the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse would be the unveiling of something to the family, which kind of dampens the spirit, I guess. I don't know. Is she trying to achieve balance, maybe? Balance between the struggle, trying to draw the struggle to the surface. Draw the struggle to the surface. Okay. Let's draw the struggle to the surface, right? Why? So we can look at it, so we can what, Spirit? Why are we drawing the struggle? Is this Queen of Cups in the reverse fell on the Two of Cups, Empress, High Priestess. Okay, so we're over emotional or under emotional? The Queen of Cups, over or under emotional? Well, Spirit, what is it? What's with the Queen of Cups? She's having a hard time finding peace. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, I believe High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Empress is the same person, and she's one half of this Two of Cups. My guess is also the Hermit, and the relationship has to do with the King of Wands, Emperor. Who's having a hard time making just choices surrounding the family and feeling overjudged. While the High Priestess just looks on. Okay, but what is this Queen of Wands? Where does the Queen of Wands come in? The Queen of Wands learns as she goes. So we have wishes in the middle, so happy wishes. But with the Queen of Wands, we're running into, I mean, she doesn't look unhappy, but we've got a Five of Cups and a Five of Wands. So change, big change. Fives are change. We know that. But Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk, and Five of Wands is a struggle. But the Queen of Wands, what is she? Okay, I see. The Queen of Wands is looking at it like a chance to start a whole brand new cycle. Okay. That makes sense. She's like, I mean, this is funny. She's like, look at that shit. Look at that shit. That's just funny shit. Who fucking cares about the funny shit? Let the funny shit go. We got someplace else to be. Stop leaking your fucking security on giving a shit about what other people think. Follow your heart and speak your fucking truth. That's what the Queen of Wands is saying, but I mean, that's good advice, right? Who's the Queen of Wands, Spirit? Who is the Queen of Wands? She sounds like a fun person. Hold up, yo. We got a Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The wheel fell at the feet of the Chariot. And the King of Cups right after the wheel. Okay, so moving forward, riding the wheel. All right, can we have more for this King of Cups, please? Where's this King of Cups come from? Oh, he just wants to ride the wheel and fiddle with his cups. What? Oh, that's his idea of moving forward. with the Lovers in the struggle position or lying down. I don't know. What's this? What does this, what the fuck does this mean? You're blocking out the light. You're blocking out the light. Uh-oh. Blocking out the light. With this struggle love. Okay. Blocking out the light with the struggle love. So, okay. I strongly believe that this is two people. Two very experienced people. People who have lived a lot of life. I mean, there is a lot going on here. We've got the High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Empress, Justice, King of Wands, Emperor, Hermit. These are not dumb people. The Magician, the Devil in reverse, the Queen of Wands sitting up high, the King of Swords, the King of Cups. Oh, who's fiddling with his cup? I mean, he doesn't seem that. All right. Could we get something on the King of Cups, please? This is a part of. All right. This is the Magician is the. I think the Magician would be the major. I would say the major characterological, that he's more magician because he's a little bit of all of this, right? But it's all on purpose. What you see is not what you get. What you see is what he wants you to see. Down to the point where you're questioning, is he or is he not? And because you're smart and maybe not in touch so much with your emotions in this, you're just waiting. Knowing there's a way to smoother waters. But it would take work. Well, you don't get a victory with the Hermit. And nobody gets full justice. Seeing control issues over this Earth Angel star. Keep her protected. Keep her thinking. Keep her thinking in her bubble. While I ride the wheel and fiddle with my cup. So I think I'm gonna ask for some advice from Spirit. Advice, please, for this. sorry. Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups. Okay. You both started out pages. You couldn't imagine where you'd be today. Look, I looked at this and it made me think of feeling gratitude from, you know, when you feel deep gratitude from something, from your solar plexus. Like, so be grateful, right? For what you couldn't even have imagined, or maybe what you can't imagine is coming, or what you've already. Okay, let's see. Can we get a little bit more spirit? Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Before you go charging ahead and fiddling with your cup. What the heck? What do you mean? What? Take a minute to appreciate what you have. Okay, so before you go off, stop working for a minute. Stop thinking about work for a minute and playing with your emotions and appreciate. Ay. Okay, Page of Cups. I placed a Page of Cups right on top of the Hierophant, Seven of Wands, right? So the one in our bubble, maybe. The star maybe has her head in the clouds a little bit. The Hermit is out of her element, not receiving a victory. It's all muddied by the King of Wands, Emperor, Two of Swords, Justice, mess behind the family. And she's trying to pull the family. The moon's trying to pull the family up and out of the mess. Up and out of the convoluted mess. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? When pigs fly. Can we get another card on the Page of Cups, please, Spirit? Page of Cups. Can we clarify the Page of Cups? I placed it on top of the Lovers in the struggle position, which is sitting directly on top of the Five of Pentacles, blocking out part of the sun that the Hermit is burning her ass on, trying to heal. Trying to heal a failure. I'm trying to heal a failure of the Hermit, Six of Wands, Emperor, King of Wands. Wait. Okay, hold on. Trying to heal what, Spirit?